Boop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Turn that down. Turn that up. Boom. Lucky bat. Ooh woo. I'm frying up a banana. Not a euphemism.
It is for me.
Sometimes you gotta fry up the old banana.
I did that earlier, right before stream.
Mm-hmm. I want to watch it. Evening EOB, Nelson Dune, howdy folks. Andy Crimson, ahoy hoy everyone. Lurch, how's goes it, dude?
I only want to watch it. Definitely heard an ooh and that how.
Yeah. Ooh.
Speaking of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam Hagen, Jay isn't real. Vampy, hey. Tyron Ball, I got super glue on my tongue. Help. Happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm. Andy Crimson, hey Jay, was your recipe for corrosion effects on terrain a mix of spackle, sand, glue, and paint?
It sounds right. Corrosion effects on terrain. I mean, you definitely can put some spackle to add texture, a little bit of sand, and glue and paint.
Maybe that was from an old video. I mean, now you've done Tamiya putty to add a little texture. You've done
I like Tamiya putty. It's just
mud.
so convenient. Or the Tamiya putty, Vallejo mud. It's already made. For just having to make my own and use up all of my good sand.
Michael Spitz, howdy do. I'm not a big old goose. I get it because that's what I wrote. That's part of what I wrote on the Discord. Michael Spitz, first day of Starbucks today. Got to sit in the break room and do online training for 4 hours.
Yep.
Perfect. You will not yell at customers. You will not yell at customers. That's just what it is over and over and over again.
You will beat customers to a bloody pulp. You will just beat them mercilessly. Think, Ellen DeGeneres.
You will spell their name wrong on the cup. You will spell their name wrong on the cup. Jesse Lopez, Jay, how could you have anything more to say?
Yeah, well, I do.
I realized something right before stream. I have experienced FOMO recently. FOMO's real, everyone. Doritos got rid of my favorite chips a while ago. And I'm still upset about it. I'm very offended.
Andy Crimson, like metallic corrosion. It's like rust. Adding a little bit of texture helps for rust.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect burp.
Daniel Barrett, but that's not FOMO. That is literally missing out.
No, because now I'm worried that if I invest in other flavors, they're all gonna go away.
So
I'm
the
just
next
gonna
time you
stick
like
to
a
the
chip, you're gonna
classics.
buy like 700 bags.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm only gonna go with the classic Doritos now because I'm worried that investing all of my life's energy into these other types, they're not gonna last.
That's why I love a plain Oreo.
Hmm. I'm glad. Tekamuto, 3D Doritos are back. Have you tried the 3D Doritos?
What on earth is a 3D Dorito?
It's like a Dorito that's like puffy.
Huh.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I didn't think that they were very good.
Can't say I've ever tried one.
Yeah, I had them because I'm like, what the hell are these? And I was like, nah.
Michael Spitz, Star Wars Legion core set on sale on Amazon for $71, and I got FOMO'd into that one. Ooh, that's a good deal though. I almost pulled the trigger on a 70 one day because I'm like, ooh, $30. That $30 on sale, that's pretty good.
Mm.
Jesse Lopez, tips on getting a better green glow on a staff. Necron Chronomancer staff, Tesseract glow isn't giving me much life. Well, one important thing is to always make sure that the object giving off light is way brighter than the light being cast off. So if it's casting green light, you might want to make the glowy thing look almost white. Also, it can definitely be tricky what is having light cast onto it. Because if like you're casting green light onto, and it's probably like a mid-tone green and it's being cast on kind of a mid-tone metal, it's going to be easy for that to get lost. So you might want to brighten your green a little bit or darken your metal a little bit. Basement Goblin, they removed my Chester Cheetah's Flamin' Hot Popcorn and they still haven't come back.
Oh no. Monteteur, I wish I had FOMO right now. Sad face. Me too. Oh, interesting. Andy Crimson. Doritos 3D was fairly new when I was a child. I don't recall them lasting very long though. Interesting. I just assumed it was new now. And then I guess I assumed that they were new now. They got rid of them and then now they're back again. But yeah, I don't know if they're good.
A very rude orc. My buddy Hugh Chavez loves your channel and it happens to be his birthday tomorrow. Any chance you could give him a shout out? No.
Exactly. Takamuto, 3D Doritos equals boneless Doritos.
Nelson Dune, I saw a display for pickle Doritos at the Dollar General and it was empty. I want to try them. Pickle's not a bad flavor.
No. I swear they used to have pickled Lay's. Like pickled flavored Lay's chips.
Sounds right.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they tried out more flavors. Exactly.
William Cat Caldwell, just some cool dude painting some angry ladies.
Exactly.
Odie Man, I have a weird 40k related FOMO. If you don't have any of the old models for an army and your army gets a refresh and becomes the meta, you become a meta chasing goon at your local game store. Mission failed.
Goon.
But always remember, the only meta you have to beat is your opponents. So even if it's like, oh, these guys are really bad in game, but like if your opponent sucks, they're gonna be awesome in game.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna give her a big old cut right on her head.
Lucky bats. Dill pickle lays are so good. I can imagine Lucky Bat liking dill pickle lays.
Random Imperial Knight. This is a lot of chat for your guys' stream. Yeah, everybody stop chatting. You're getting a little out of hands.
Jeez. Calm down,
how about
everyone.
1 an hour per person?
There you go. Okay. All right. Oh, that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor, God bless you.
Adidas. Try Doritos 40. Takes a bit. Take a bite and suddenly remember them from your childhood despite never having them.
Damn.
Good old 4D. What about 5D? Odie Man. Jay, can you say, holy cow, I love painting Warhammer, followed by no. No.
Grim dankness. I feel bad for that mic. I do too.
Ninku11, what is your favorite digital art medium? Photoshop. I like Photoshop. I wish I liked like Blender because I feel like that'd be cooler, but I like Photoshop.
I love Blender. That made me cooler than you.
Mm-hmm. Craig Jones, come to Canada. Pickle chips are common here.
Hmm.
Lance's Fantasy Gaming. Will Jay finish painting? Will we see in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z? Oh yeah, shonen anime go on. I guess it's not really a shonen. They go on and on and on and on and on and on with not that much happening. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the next episode, did you know that on our Patreon, you can vote for the next model to be on stream?
Ooh, I didn't see the thing go up.
Uh-huh. The one that I'm glad that, although two of them are almost neck and neck, the one that is winning currently is the one that I want to win.
Mm-hmm. God, which one do I think it's going to be? Yeah, that one. EonsOfBattle. I'm not going to be able to see it because I don't logged in. And I don't remember my password. All right, whatever.
Well, one of them's winning and the other one is close and then the other one's not.
Let's take a little peeps. All right, computer, come on. You can display the page.
It is very exciting.
Oh my god. Okay. There she
The only way to vote
goes.
is on the Patreon.
Ah, okay, interesting. One is doing better than I thought it would.
Oh no!
One
now
makes
two
a lot of
them are
sense.
Because I said something.
And then the poor old those guys.
Yep,
It's all up to the patrons.
that's true.
Andy Crimson, ban me if you dare. All right, Andy's shadow banned.
Yep.
Owen Croft, hi. Do you like Midwinter Minis painting style? Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's very like, I don't know. Style is always a hard thing. I think he's very like approachable. Like it's something that you would see at the local game store.
Mm-hmm. Well, his way of painting is get it all done.
Yeah.
And it's done. Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Lego Spits, the only thing I can see is that next week's videos are all 7-day painting challenges.
Yeah.
Exactly. For the next 5 weeks, that's all we're doing for every video.
Liam Hagen, Jay has lost social credit score. Oh no! Odie Man, I did Blender for almost 20 years. Now it's my job.
Neat.
Sean, 80s to 90s are the only true anime. All else is censored ripoffs. I feel like anime is not very censored. So it's a bastion of freedom. Doesn't mean it's all good, but I don't feel a lot of corporate hand-holding in anime.
Lurch, mad props to Midwinter Minis. He is also colorblind.
Yeah. I think he's red-green. Grim Dankness, currently 3D printing some Black Templar Gravis Marines posted in the Discord. Ooh, Gravis. Yeah, well, you're 3D printing them, though. Why don't you want to pay for the $60 box of 5?
Nah, I don't get it. You're not a good little shill, then.
Oh, man, Jay needs to upgrade his PC. I do need to upgrade my PC. The patrons literally exploded since I joined. There was like 30 patrons when I came into it, and now there has to be over 100. Yeah.
I mean, there's almost 200. Pretty wild.
Yeah, my PC sucks.
Exactly.
Odie man, speaking of painting styles, though, that one guy, Josh Da Vinci, is quite literally insane. Boggles my mind. Better than Trevelyan, in my opinion. And that guy has several golden demons. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I think the golden demon is, it's not, the golden demon is, I think, just, or wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Is the golden demon is the Games Workshop one, right? Where you're up against other people who are trying to get golden demons?
I don't know who runs it.
I think that's the Games Workshop one. But yeah, I mean, it's all subjective, but it's interesting if you look at the Golden Demon like winners on the websites. It starts out kind of like, oh yeah, these are pretty good, but like they're not incredible, and then it's like, okay, that's beyond perfection. Ominous Mecha, these Repentia inspire me to give one of my jump intercessors a double-length chain sword with a blade guard helmet I found. Sweet! Basement Goblin, how would both of you describe other mini painter styles? I don't know. It's the tricky thing about style is I always feel like I don't have a style because I just try my best. And whatever happens, happens. I think I'm very literal. I'm not very good at being expressive or particularly artsy. Just because that's hard to do. You need to develop an artistic eye. But I'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I guess she's got big old scratches on her face.
Mine is, oh boy, let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right row.
Lord Xander's soapbox. Hello, everyone.
Goodbye. Just leave and never come back ever again. You never see me, hear from me. Why is it like this? I literally don't understand.
Blackwater Clock, I'm glad you guys have a good Patreon base. When I get my new job finalized, I'm going to give you guys a few bucks. Yay!
Neat. Appreciate it.
I'll be able to continue buying burp water.
That's true. And we'll be able to burp right one after the other. Apparently that's what we're doing.
I hate milk. Jay, I watched your Malifaux video today, and I gotta say, man, it made me hungry for some reason. Malifaux's so cool. Hagen, everyone subconsciously has a style. Yeah, and like your style changes. I know. I watched the drunk, or I skimmed the drunk mini painting video, from Scott and Ninjon recently, and so I just skipped right to the ending because they were painting Repentia, and I'm like, ooh, I want to see how they did it, and instantly I was able to tell which ones was which.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Really, it was all about color selection. Like Scott's had pink, of course, and it was very very proper, and then Ninjon's was very like earth tones. And a little bit more like, not messy. What's the word for like? Yeah, a little bit more like expressionistic.
Neat. Odeman, specifically, my Patreon money goes straight to Nick's Orc collection. Any money that Jay gets is illegal, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. My lawyer as well.
I hate milk. I'm going to take your advice on crushed glass for ice. That's what I've heard is awesome. I just got some stuff from Secret Weapon. It's coming in the mail. I've heard, though, you really have to be careful with it because you don't want crushed glass hanging around and like getting on your skin or in your eyes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
So I'll probably do my crushed glassing outside.
I mean, I would just eat it. See what happens.
Sean, CGI and CGA kind of killed my love of animation. I am really liking the new 2D laid on top of 3D animation. I know I saw it first in the Godzilla animes, which I didn't love that much. I thought it looked kind of bad, but then I saw it again in Beastars, and it looks amazing. Like the one thing that's often not really in anime is like constant movement, because it's every single movement is a new drawing and very expensive. But with the 2D laid on top of 3D, you can have constant movement. It's really really nice. I don't think it replaces 2D because 2D is amazing, where a human being had to decide every moment. And there's definitely something to that, but I appreciate the new styles.
Liam Hagen, Nick has the right idea. Eat the glass.
Yeah, crunch crunch, makes you stronger. Oops.
You spill glass everywhere?
No, but I made the, I wanted to put a scratch on her face, and it's a really big scratch now.
Hmm. Yeah, try to follow that one.
Miss Mecca, today is a huge day for me. My boss got some new terrain for the shop and gave me the project. I'm moving up. Neat. Do you work at like a game store?
Yeah, Games Are Us, I believe.
Mm-hmm. No, you work at a deli.
I mean, that would honestly be even better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we used to shop at that hardware store where all the guys would just play 40k in the basement.
That's true.
Suzaku Hell Dragon. Been watching a bunch of your videos to try and learn paints planning to try applying it to Gundam models and see how it goes. Neat. Make sure you prime the parts that you're going to paint. Gundam models are usually very glossy, and so you might have some trouble with paint being hydrostatic and not wanting to stick to the plastic.
I hate milk. What are you drinking? It better not be freaking milk. I will scream.
Blackwater Clock. Could you use prop glass? Isn't prop glass made of sugar?
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to use sugar. Benjamin Reynolds. Speaking of eating glass, movie glass is actually sugar. I wonder if it would work on a base. I mean, I bet it would glue down, but I bet it would be sugar. And ants would always be after your models.
Oh, that'd be kind of amazing. Yeah, but the ants are part of your army.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're an elite choice.
Yeah. It's called Ants Canada. Does Ants Canada make videos still?
I think
we
so.
ask this every couple weeks.
I think he does. I think he put together a new studio
Damn.
in wherever he is. The Philippines, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Ants Canada is one of those people who's doing exactly what he should be doing.
Oh my gosh. 4 million subscribers?
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're all ants though, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, every week comes out with a new video. Damn, they get a lot of views. Jeez Louise.
Miss Mecca, it's a friendly local game store called the Rap.
Because I feel like... Oh, did we? When did he start? Oldest. Ah, he's been doing YouTube for a long time.
I mean, he probably used to live in Canada.
He was doing YouTube stuff 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive. He also has a TikTok.
Mm.
But I bet this kills on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Deoditus, I went to shake up my Tesseract Glow today, and the lid wasn't secure. It got on my face, and my girlfriend thought for a second I had gotten discolored bruises somehow. I hate milk. I work at a liquor store. Yeah. James Brown, hi from Australia. Hi.
Hi. Hi from a free country.
Yeah.
America.
Selzor, hi, I just primed the model and I think it's fucked up. What do? It depends on how it's messed up. Is the paint not drying? Is it sticky? Is it crusty? Does it have a texture?
All the above.
Is it melting?
Benjamin Reynolds, y'all should pivot to Eons of Ants and War. You'll get huge dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I do remember we watched Ants Canada a bunch. I'm like, jeez, like imagine having ants. And then I remember he had a video about his ants escaping, and I was like, nope, never mind. That would be just the worst thing you could possibly do. I mean, that would be horrible. Because you have to leave. Obviously, you can't really have a lid on it. Because you have to have air going in and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he would put like goo or whatever, or like oil and stuff on the edge so they wouldn't come out. But one time they broke through that goo or whatever it was, and they got everywhere. That would not be good.
Yeah. Man, he really makes it into a whole production.
Yep.
With names and
It's
themes.
a story.
It is.
Yeah, he makes it a whole thing.
Ominous Mecca. Australia is a free country. You just can't go anywhere, anywhere you want, on account of it being on fire and covered in spikes most of the time.
Gers. I don't know if it's still the case, but he used to live in an apartment building too. It would suck to be his neighbor. Imagine that. Imagine, why is there just thousands of ants in my house?
I know he had one video where his ants, he had a terrarium with a water feature, and the ants decided to throw all of the dead ants in the water feature. And it made the water bad, and so like on the fly he had to attach a new terrarium with a new water recycling system.
I remember that.
It's pretty wild.
It is pretty wild.
Odie man, I missed how you did the yellow blend on the sword. Very curious. It is a Games Workshop wash. It is Fugen Orange.
Fugen
Probably three layers of Fugen Orange.
Sean, Nick, do you lift weights? Hell yeah. Are you kidding me?
Pump and iron.
Mm-hmm. Liam Hagen, when are you going to box other mini YouTubers?
Tomorrow. Yeah, me and Goob in the Thunderdome.
Yeah! It's very exciting.
Alright, time to find the last little details I've missed on the ladies, and then I guess I'll paint the actual battle sister.
Benjamin Reynolds, Goob is clearly ex-Navy SEAL. I'll miss you, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, my money's on Goob. Sounds like nobody thinks he can do it.
Oh, I'll fight dirty. Monitor. Who rules Bartertown? Goober Tuber rules Bartertown.
Ooh-wee.
Jeb Bush, the video game god. Anyone know if Steel Legion may get an upgrade to plastic after they were pulled from the Games Workshop store? Not a chance. I really doubt it. You could buy the veteran guardsman Krieg and then just get different heads. Alabaster Stone, since you're working on a kill team, I'll ask my kill team question. Would a Craft World kill team entirely made of Rangers be at all viable? You know what? Let me check. If you can do that. I was looking at Elder Craft World's kill team the other day. Craft Worlds?
Hashtag new secret kill team.
Rangers. Rangers are the snipers. I know I wanted to bring at least one team of snipers. Yeah, Guardian Defenders, Storm Guardians, Rangers, and Dire Avengers. The only flaw I see in bringing only Rangers, you can bring a team of 4 Rangers, so that would give you 8 dudes, and one of them would be a Ranger leader. Ranger, Storm Guardian, Storm Talon, Ranger. Yeah, their Ranger long rifle has the heavy special rule, which means that you can't move and shoot in the same turn, which is pretty limiting. I feel like you definitely want some Rangers in your team because they're very good. 4 shots, hitting on 2s, 3 damage, but it also has mortal wound 1.
Can you shoot then move?
I don't believe so. Let me check if they have any sort of stratagems or things that can help their heaviness. But yeah, you can't. If you have heavy, you can't move and shoot. Supreme Disdain. Yeah, they have lots of movement-based stratagems and tactical ploys. What about equipment? Wraithbone Talisman, Weapon Panoply. Yeah, they don't have anything that'll offset their heavy. So I probably wouldn't take a full team, but I think I would always take 1 fire team of 4. And if you don't like the current Games Workshop kit because they're old as poop, Artel, a company called Artel W makes beautiful count as Eldar Ranger models. Really, really good looking. So yeah, I'd probably take a squad of 5 Dire Avengers and then a squad of Rangers, and have the Rangers support the Dire Avengers by just picking off anything that, use the dash stratagem to give everything an extra free dash a turn, and then run them up into vantage points turn 1, and then just let the Rangers do their stuff hitting on 2s.
Hot damn.
Yeah, but I don't know about bringing 8. Probably not a good idea.
I'm going to bring 12, even though you can't.
Do they have a pistol? If they have a pistol, you could at least be something in close combat. Or in closer range fighting. Yeah, they have the regular shuriken pistol, which is nice. 6-inch range rending. So it's definitely, if that's what's in your heart, I think you can totally do it and it would work. But I think you'd be better off picking Rangers and something else.
Kino Kanones, ever look at that Marvel skirmish game?
Marvel Crisis Protocol? Not really. It looks the models look really nice. I like Marvel. I don't know if I like it enough to play a game. I like it enough to watch the movies.
What does the shill say?
Chill, 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 chill.
There you go.
Go buy the thing now.
Vampy. Jay, have you seen the Mind Goblin mini?
No? Mind Goblin Mini. What company makes it?
Wait, you don't know? The Mind Goblin mini?
The Mind Goblin. Okay, the Mind Goblin Mini, of course.
Vampy. Mind Goblin, these nuts!
Nice.
You got.
Mm-hmm.
There's some pretty amazing compilation videos of people in chat getting streamers to say things on accident.
Nice.
And I like those videos. Liam Hagen, why boycott when you can steal?
It's a good point. I mean, I think RTLW is based in Russia, so I mean they don't care one bit. They do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
I know they keep coming out with new stuff. A little while ago, I almost pulled the trigger on some of their models, and I'm a little bit glad I waited because they have new stuff that's cool.
Damn.
I hate milk. Why steal when you can Scott? Gazgul Thraka, evening, fellas. Good evening.
Well, here we are. Somebody, dude. Why just fart? Just shit.
There you go. Now you're talking.
So, yeah.
As Ninjan says, we all need to take more risks.
Exactly. Kino Kinones, it goes to show not all Russians are recasters.
That's true.
I hate milk. Born to shit, forced to fart. Odie man, whoa, what model is this? Giant bullwhip?
This is the Sisters of Battle Repentia Sergeant. She's in charge of the Repentia. I forget what the new name of the model is, but now I'm going to forget what the old name used to be. I think now it's not a Mother Superior. God, it might just be a sergeant, lieutenant.
Chat. Ooh, Gazgul Thraka. That's a bad bitch. Andy Crimson, Repentia Superior is what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, the only thing a little bit rough about this team is I believe there's not one gun between any of them.
Yeah.
I think the whips do count. I think as a 6-inch gun weapon.
Oh, cool.
So the whips are the only gun. Alabaster Stone. My local scene has several Sisters and Custodes players, and I really want to collect both Custodes and Sisters, but I want to be special. What would you do in a similar scene? Are you thinking about 40k armies or kill teams? Because if it's kill teams, I feel like it's... I mean, Custodes, you can either go 4 Custodes or 2 Custodes and 5 Sisters of Silence, and I'd probably go with the 5 Sisters of Silence. With a kill team, I feel like most people would probably go with the regular 10 Battle Sisters because it's probably the best choice. But I think 5 Battle Sisters and 5 Repentia would be a really good pick. I'm going 10 Repentia because I want the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
If you want 40k, I mean, I would say just figure out a way to specialize. Like maybe your Sisters of Battle army has tons of Zephyrim, like the flying ladies. Or if you're playing Custodes, maybe you have tons of Dreadnoughts. And that's the way you're special. Neum Hagen, I think the Superior has a pistol. Yeah, not according to the mini. No holster. It's just got a book. She does have a grenade, so that's technically a weapon, a shooting weapon.
She could throw her book.
She could. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Wonder what can the Sisters of Battle Repentia take in terms of equipment?
Oh. I'm sure they can take some sort of grenades or something.
Maybe. Adepta Sororitas equipment.
Mm-hmm. Alabaster Stone. The book is secretly a holster, but not for a gun. For booze. There you go.
Ooh, the Vial of Restoration is amazing. For 2 points, once per battle when the operative is activated, you can use this ability. If it does so, it regains up to 2d3 lost wounds. Whoa! That's really good. Limited 1 per kill team, which makes sense. But holy moly, that's good. Yeah, it looks like I could give them grenades. I could give them purity seals for reroll. Their unique thing is Scouring Barbs. Operatives gains the following ability. Each time this operative fights in combat, in the roll attack dice step of the combat, you can reroll 1 of the attack dice. If the result of that reroll is a 1 or a 2, this operative suffers 1 mortal wound. Interesting. So you get a reroll that could hurt you. Is that good? I feel like that's good. 1 or a 2 is kind of rough, but I think they have 8 wounds. So it's not the end of the world. They have 7 wounds. Although they have their Solace and Anguish, where every single time they lose a wound, you roll a d6, and on a 5-up, they don't lose the wound, which is kind of awesome. There was remember when Amanda had to roll like 23 dice?
Yep.
And she needed like 19 of them to be saves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a rough one.
Sean, the gameplay talk baffles the hell out of me. Just into the art, and I like Games Workshop models. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
I hate milk. Jay, you should try painting an emperor's child sometime. Is Fabulous Bill an Emperor's Children? Because I like Fabulous Bill. I think he's a cool model, and I wouldn't mind getting him one day.
Yeah, you shake that paint.
I hate milk. Buff women! If we try hard enough, we can get both Jay and Nick to say buff women without context.
Buff
I would
women? Exactly. Benjamin Reynolds. What is this? A shake weight ad? It is.
It's not a shake weight ad.
I hate milk. I'm dying a laughter-filled death. That's good.
They say laughter is the best medicine, but not if it kills you.
That's why I've never laughed.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, say Mike Hunt hurts 5 times fast.
No.
Why? I don't get it. Alabaster Stone, if you guys had to choose one current Games Workshop range to get squatted, either a faction or specialist game, and one squatted or out of production faction to return, what would they be and why?
Space Marines get squatted. And God, I mean, almost nothing has been squatted except the squats. I guess the Harud. I mean, they're more of a fantasy thing.
Zotes.
Zotes, yeah, bring back Zotes. Yeah, squat the Space Marines, bring back the Zotes. Nobody even likes Space Marines.
Yeah. JPC, is the thumbs down campaign over? No. Never.
Never over.
Sean, I did that on another stream and no one got it. You were cheating on us with another stream?
Getting Uncle Adam to say something.
That'd be pretty good.
He's actually kind of a punky rock and roll guy. He'd probably get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet he would. Usually, if somebody tells you to say something, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get it.
Harvey Lefevre, hello from Alaska. Ooh, Alaska's neat.
I've heard of Alaska.
It's one of my favorite countries.
Mm-hmm. Flimbo the Dude, homecoming tomorrow is scary.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Are they doing like a real homecoming, or does everyone have to stay 6 feet apart? Jason M. Hey everyone, just got here. What I miss?
Everything. So much.
Everything. Kinones, I forgot about high school when I had college memories to be ashamed of.
Nice.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, really, you do so many embarrassing things in your life that the ones that happened a while ago you forget about.
Yeah. Harvey Lefevre. All U.S. soldiers based in Alaska get overseas pay for being here. Ooh, neat. Well, yeah, because it's a
Interesting.
different country.
Yeah.
Alabaster Stone, how often do you guys feel you have to do your best on a model? I have a hard time doing anything other than my best. I can. It's easy to burn out. I go back and forth. I painted a while ago. I painted a Space Marine, Chaplain, and Terminator armor, and I try to do my absolute best. And then I painted some Space Marines, and I just did it. And I feel like these ladies are like 50-50. Like 50-50, I'm trying really, really hard. And then also, like, I'm like, well, but I also want to be done one day.
Mm-hmm.
I also you can always go back to models. So if you're like, I feel like these models are a 6-hour paint job for me, you can always return to them later and give them another 6 hours and like really make them awesome.
That is true. Monitor, I heard Alaska is where all the dentists are born.
Makes sense.
Ambassador Stone, but does anyone actually go back to finished models?
I've done it sometimes.
This is true.
Not that often, but...
And speaking of often, it's that time, folks. We're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only stream. But, you may be saying to yourself, damn, I wish there was one more Eons of Battle video this week. And there is, but only on our Patreon. Tomorrow, we have another video on our Patreon. It's a community critique. We're going to be reviewing 3 of our patrons' models. This is pretty fun. You got to join the Patreon for that.
But yeah, now
Exactly.
it's time to say goodbye to everyone but our patrons.
This is true. We're going to be switching over to the Patreon-only stream, and you can actually call in and chat with us, which is very fun.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. Good night.
Good night.
And end.